Okay, I am now of the opinion that I firmly believe that before critics are allowed to view a show or movie based off of a comic book, that they should be forced to sit there and have to read at least the first few story arcs of any comic book character that their show or movie that they're about to watch before they're allowed to give their review. And I believe that they should not be allowed to give their reviews early, because critics, Rotten Tomatoes, and all of them have unfairly taken a steaming pile dump on Iron Fist, and I don't believe it's fair. But let's talk about Iron Fist. Now, this is going to be a spoiler-free review because at this point in time, I have not completely finished watching the whole entire series, but I had to hurry up and put this video up here because I have to go against the critic grain. Iron Fist is not a bad show by any means. Now, one thing I'm gonna have to warn you guys about before you go into viewing Iron Fist, it's not a binge watch show. But just because a show is not something that you can sit there and watch episode after episode after episode in one day does not make it a bad show. Iron Fist is a casual show. It's a show you watch casually. It's a show you take breaks, space in between. You don't have to sit there and completely grind it out. There's a lot of shows out there like that I cannot sit there and just watch a whole entire season in one day. Flash is one of those shows. Arrow is one of those shows. Same thing with Gotham. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Once Upon a Time, Blacklist, Blind Spot, the list goes on. Just because I can't sit there and binge watch these shows don't make them bad. They just make them casual weekly shows. Iron Fist is that show. Just because a show comes on Netflix doesn't mean you have to sit there and binge watch it. Another thing that I feel like the reason why critics sat there and decided to just shit all over Iron Fist is because it's not dark and gritty. i.e. it's not a Daredevil clone, i.e. it's not an Arrow clone, i.e. it is not a clone of Batman. Somehow, some way, critics and some comic book fans have gotten this notion inside their head that every street level hero, every hero that hangs out in the streets, deals with street level problems, or hangs out and swings from rooftops, has got to be gritty and raw and depressing. And I have gotten firmly sick of that stereotype. Did we forget about Spider-Man? Spider-Man is not dark and depressing, and he deals with street level shit and swings from rooftops. Iron Fist is more lighthearted than its previous predecessors on Netflix, which is a good thing. When you sit there and you look at the world that Marvel and Netflix are trying to build, they're telling the lives of 4 different people, and they're very, very different. Matt grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Jessica lost her parents, got adopted by a rich family, got superpowers, tried being a superhero, got mentally raped. Luke Cage, falsely arrested, got superpowers, escaped from prison, and trying to lay low in Harlem. Danny, lost parents, came back, trying to rediscover his identity, his purpose, his destiny, and all that. He came from a very, 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 very rich family. So, of course, Danny's story is not going to look like Luke's story. It's not going to look like Jessica's story. It's not going to look like Matt's story. They are building a world, and in this world, you can see how all these people are connected. And I absolutely love good world building. Good world building is key for any show. It is absolute key and paramount for any show, for any extended universe. You have to build a believable world. And the thing about it is, what I love best is Marvel and Netflix are setting it up so that you understand and you know that these are the heroes we're most likely to run into and most likely to deal with. If you have a problem with a deadbeat baby daddy, or someone won't pay a bill for work you have done, you're more likely to go with Jessica Jones or Luke Cage, or you run into Daredevil, or you run into Iron Fist. You're not gonna run into Cap, Falcon, Iron Man, Hulk. No, these are the heroes you're more likely to get, and they're doing a good job of making us understand that. Iron Fist is lighthearted, and the lightheartedness is comes at a very much needed time. We've had dark and gritty. Luke Cage was raw, but had hope at the end. Iron Fist is more lighthearted. It starts off with hope. It's a fish out of water story. And it does a very good job of telling the fish out of water story. It's not just, hey, lost billionaire comes back from being gone for 15 years, and hey, oh, you claim to be Danny Rand, you've been gone, you've been presumed dead. Oh, well, yeah, we believe you, and here's half your company. No, he has to actually go through and prove that he is who he says he is, which I find also to be a very, very refreshing take on the whole entire billionaire's son goes off for a long period of time, is presumed dead, and just comes back and says, hey, I'm this person, and they believe him, and he gets the company, and wacky antics ensue. The fact that he actually has to go through and prove that he is Danny Rand, I like that. It's very, very refreshing. It goes away from the Batman and the Arrow stereotype, because going into the show, one of my main concerns was I was afraid that this show was going to be an Arrow clone. I was desperately scared that this was just going to be an Arrow clone. It was going to be copy and paste Arrow. Luckily, fortunately, it's not copy and paste Arrow. Danny has his own identity that goes away from all the street level stereotypes. He's more lighthearted than all his predecessors. Does he still have struggles and emotional issues and stuff like that? Yes. He lost his parents, was raised in a monastery, got raised in a monastery and taught how to fight in a monastery, and he's coming back to a world that has progressed 15 years without him. So yes, there is emotional struggle. It would not be a believable show if he was just all lighthearted and hopeful all the time. He has doubts, he struggles, he gets angry. Perfectly cool, perfectly fine, but you see the hope in the show. And I like the balance between the struggle of your destiny and trying to reclaim your identity and what you're meant to do, what you want to do. It plays into this show very well. So please, don't listen to the critics. Go check out Iron Fist on Netflix. All the episodes are up for streaming and your viewing enjoyment. And yo, take your time with this show. Once again, just because the show is not a binge watch show, it is more of a casual watch show, does not make it a bad show. It just makes it what it is. A show you casually watch. You can watch 2 episodes today, take a break. You don't have to sit there all day and watch the show. Because if y'all did that, then what the hell am I supposed to be doing? I do that for y'all. Once again, yo, if you watch Iron Fist, leave me some comments below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like. What is your favorite Marvel Netflix show? I personally love them all, but hey, I'm a Marvel fan. Of course I'm gonna like them all. And come back on Wednesday because I will be getting Mass Effect Andromeda. It'll be my first time playing a Mass Effect game, and it'll also be my first official review of a video game. So think about it. Peace.